Hey everybody, Pumpkin here. Today I wanted to bring you a deck that kind of saw almost no play after the recent artifact change. This is one of the decks that was severely impacted by the change to artifacts, this being Control Monsters. The other decks that were notably nerfed were Control Ethne and any deck that utilized Froth. Now, with the changes to artifacts, what we notice is there's no longer any Caretaker in the deck. You simply can no longer fit that card in because everything's more expensive, so you got to cut something. So Caretaker is the main card that we're not seeing anymore. So we'll do a quick run through. Woodland Spirit Leader, play a unit in round 3, give it 8 extra points. Sea Hill, card that snowballs out of control if left unattended. Scorch, very similar to Epidemic. These are gonna be your power plays. You're gonna use cards like Wyvern Scale Shield and Mastercrafted Spear to line cards up to get value out of these. Tainted Ale, same thing. Try to get value out of your Scorch and Epidemic. Thunderbolt, you can also use to line up your Epidemics and your Scorch, but more often than not, you just save this towards the end of the round when you need a lot of tempo. Witchers, this is generally your finisher in round 1 after your opponent passes. In the best case scenario, you can save this for round 3, but more often than not, you have to play them in round 1. Wyvern Scale Shield and Mastercrafted Spear, line up Epidemic and Scorch. Alpha Werewolf, immune target, or immune unit, which makes it very good in control matchups. Same thing with Werewolf. Predatory Dive, each player destroys their lowest unit. You're usually playing no units early on, so this is basically just kill their lowest card. Very strong if they open with an engine into tactical advantage, you just immediately wipe it. Forktail, strongest bronze in the game, or at least top 3. Damage all other units by 1, 5 strength. You don't really play any units. This card can get anywhere from like 6 to 15 value. This card is insane. Do make sure to play this card before you play your Witchers, though. Wolfpack, it's damage, Archfort damage. So, very straightforward deck. Just like any other control deck, you have to win round 1. The problem with control decks is if they don't win round 1 and your opponent is smart, they'll bleed you in round 2 and you lose because this deck has quite literally no tempo. You have your Witchers and that's it. The only other tempo you can get is reactive tempo with cards like Scorch and Epidemic, but that forces your opponent to play a long round. So they can play like a 4-card, 5-card round 2 and you're going to lose. So it's imperative that you win round 1. Which is why you're not seeing a lot of control decks because, well, if you lose coin flip, it's going to be a little harder to win. So if you're going to play a control deck, you kind of have to win coin flip or draw a pretty good hand. So not a lot of control nowadays, but if you do queue into a control deck and they win coin flip, it can be very frustrating. I'm curious to see if CDPR will change artifacts at all in the December update. I mean, they already got slaughtered in terms of like the P values. They lost 2 on these, 1 on Thunderbolt, and Sea Hill I believe was nerfed by 3. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think they should do something about artifacts and what you would want to see changed for them. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a game. Just a heads up, it is a control versus control deck matchup, so not the most exhilarating gameplay, but yeah, this is the type of game that you see when 2 control decks queue into each other. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, it's Silex. Good luck. Much better.
Thank you. That was very kind.
I guess you're right. Chat can't donate anything. They're a bunch of losers.
Hey. You can't call someone a loser for not having excess money. Come on, dude. Don't be mean. Take it back. Playing units? Ugh. Ew. Why would you play units when you could, you know, not play units? The madman. More units? This is Gwent the artifact game, not Gwent the unit game. We don't play units. Get this shit out of here.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Wow, there are actually some people who took that seriously.
I mean, you insulted chat. I can't see why a collective amount of people would ever take offense to an insult. Mind blowing. Maybe they were just baiting you. They baited you into thinking that they reacted, when in fact, they just got a reaction from you. They played you. Got him. Maybe chat was playing you all along. In my day, we had those elven mercenary girls and half-elf boys, and we liked it.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Wow, chat actually did a 4K IQ play on me. Congrats, chat.
Thank you for the $1 mkoozie. Chat doing something. Imagine. You did it, boys. You did it. Will Pumpkin be watching or streaming Artifact? Neither. Actually, no, I'll probably watch it a little bit. I'll probably watch Crypt play. Yeah, I wanted to save Scorch for that, but he wasn't biting.
Thank you. That was very kind.
This is a donation to chat. Split this into 920 equal pieces and give it to them.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, M. Kuzi, for donating $1 between 920 people. You're our hero! We don't deserve you. I don't actually want to use it. I don't think it's correct. Because it plays into like Gigny or Scorch. Right? Because if I push the 5, or if I push either of the 2 cards up, he can quad ping and line up for Scorch. Thank you, M. Kuzi. Can you send me my money? PayPal on private? Priv? Yeah, but you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the transfer fee. So it's a 30-cent transfer fee. But you're paying for it. There's a guy who's so butthurt about the first joke. Hey man, some people have sensitive butts, alright? Sheesh. This card's getting no value. His monies aren't yours? He gave them to us? Donate my share to charity? Yeah, okay. That'll... We have 1 unit. I know, but that's all we need because we have last say. Oh! Sea Hill! The card that does nothing! Whee! It literally will not hit a single unit this entire game. You know what's funny? If he plays Pitfall Trap, we auto lose the game. Because we only have 1 unit. I mean, okay, if we clear his whole board. Which is actually possible. Scoia'tael can actually win the mirror matches a card down. Because of Pitfall. Elven Bomb Heaver? Yeah. I respect it. So if he plays Pitfall here, it's a tie. The reason I'm not playing this earlier to play around Pitfall is because if he has Scorch, Dragon? We beat Dragon. Unless his hand is exactly Dragon Scorch. If it's Saskia or say Synthesis and Scorch, we lose. No, we tie. What? So what do I play around? Pitfall or Scorch? Okay, Pitfall's a tie, whereas Scorch is a tie. So we go for him not drawing Pit. So we play around Scorch. His last card's Pitfall, it's a tie. But I think he's just going for the tie. Otherwise, you always play the... I mean, you don't always play the unit. If he has 2 units in hand, he always would have just gone for the unit. Yeah. Winning coin... Wait, we didn't even win coin flip. We lost coin flip that game.